Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Trackies, I have some breaking news, and this breaking news is a shocker. Well, at least it is a shocker for me. No, double Olympic champion Elaine Thompson here, the woman that has gone to the 2016 Olympic Games and walked away with the 100-meter gold and the 200-meter gold, but backed that up in 2021 by walking away with the same 100-meter gold and 200-meter gold medal. Again, track is the first woman in history to ever do the double. Elaine Thompson Hera embarking on a never before done mission again in 2024, a mission that would see her join the ranks of the legendary likes of Usain Bolt in terms of being able to three-peat at global championships over the 100 meters and the 200 meters. Unfortunately, trackies, I have some bad news, some terrible news. Well, it depends on which side of the fence you sit on as it relates to, recent happenings with Elaine Thompson Hera and what your thought process was as it pertains to how she should go forward. I know a lot of people were saying, hey, she should sit the season out. So maybe when it comes to you guys, maybe this is, good news for you. But I know for people like myself that was hoping, still, hopeful that things would go well for Elaine Thompson here. This is definitely sad news. So, trackies, it seems as though there will be no sprint double for Elaine Thompson Hera in 2024. Yes, that is the unfortunate news that I'm here to report. Now, trackies, I just wanted to highlight that when the initial entry list dropped for the athletes that were entering for the Jamaica Senior Championships, there was actually no Elaine Thompson Hera on the entry list. And that for me left my heart, pretty much pumping very hard. And I was like, okay, let me just calm down, let me just breathe and just, give her some time to see if this information will be updated later on. So, I spoke about the likes of Shelly and Fraser Price that was part of the entry list trackies, and she was doing the double. But it was interesting to me, even though trackies, they don't train together, they still train, with Ronaldo Walcott. So it was interesting to me not seeing an entry for Elaine Thompson Hera, for the senior championships. But as I said, I was just giving her some time to see exactly, what the final decision would be, especially in light of her most recent performances. She went to the Eugene Diamond League where she finished down the pack running at 11.30 seconds. For me personally, track is that was, not much of a concern at all. However, post that 2 weeks later, she did run at the New York Grand Prix, but this time, while she finished down the pack running at 11.48 seconds, she picked up a very visible injury and had to be carried away from the track. No, given everything that was happening, the major concern was, would Elaine Thompson here be able to compete at the senior championships in light of the fact that it's just, 2 weeks away, or, maybe a week and a half now, depending on, when I check my calendar, right? So with that said, track is given the time frame that is left, the concern was, would Elaine Thompson Hero be able to compete at the national championships and try to book, her spot on the team, not only in the 100 meters, but of course in the 200 meters as well. Shortly after that, though, her placing, as I said, down the pack running that 11.48 seconds and being lifted away from the track, news broke after that Elaine Thompson Hero now went to go see Dr. Magic Hands. Now, this is a famous doctor in the industry. Track is one of the best, if not the best, track is when it comes to sports medicine. And he was famous for, or he is famous for treating the likes of Usain Bolt with his numerous issues that he has had health wise over the years. So Elaine Thompson here embarked on a mission to go see, that particular doctor. So at that moment, it was pretty much wait and see to see exactly what would be the result coming out of that. Well, guess what? It seems as though you can say this is a light at the end of the tunnel, if you want to describe it that way, because coming off her not having any entries at all at the Jamaican Senior Championships, now she has one entry, and the only entry is in the women's 100 meters. There's absolutely no entry in the 200 meters, which means that her bidding for the 200 meters or the double, just like she did in previous years, again, 2016, 2021, and again here in 2024, which would make her third Olympic Games if she does make it. Trackies, unfortunately, it seems as though there will be no bid for the double by Elaine Thompson Hira. And this entry was just done today by Elaine Thompson here as well, for the women's 100 meters. So, with that said, track is unfortunately when it comes to the hopes of Elaine Thompson here, going on to do something unprecedented. Well, she's already done something unprecedented, but I mean, joining the likes of Usain Bolt because he's the only man that has done it three times: 100 meters, 200 meters, back to back for three Olympic Games. Remember, 2008, 2012, and 2016. That was, Usain Bolt walking away with a double there, right? Now, if it wasn't for them, removing, unfortunately, that 4x1 medal in 2008 for Usain Bolt, he would have a triple triple and not a triple double. So that's a track is in light of everything that Usain Bolt, did, and where Elaine Thompson here has fortunately found herself based on her talent, track is over the years, she was sitting one step away pretty much from doing the same thing and having a triple double as well underneath her belt. But it seems as though track is it is not meant to be. Now, track is, I did indicate earlier on in the video that this could possibly be a light at the end of the tunnel. Now, I also did indicate earlier on in the video, plus also in a previous video, that she did go to visit Dr. Magic Hands. Now, y'all know I'm calling him Dr. Magic Hands Tribe. That's because his name is so long. His name is Hans Wilhelm Muller Wolfart. Listen, it's not that I can't pronounce the name, guys. The name is so long. So I rather stick to, Dr. Magic Hands. That's what pops up easier in my mind than Hans Wilhelm Muller Wolfart. You know what I mean, guys? So with that said, she did go and see that doctor. And it seemed as though, based on his recommendation, Elaine Thompson here is able to take to the track and able to run and able to compete at the national championships. Because given the type of doctor that he is, and I'm sure the recommendation that he provided, I doubt Elaine Thompson here and her team would go against that recommendation and still run, even if he advised them not to run or advised her not to run. So, given the fact that she's out here running track, is that's a good thing, and it seems as though she will be able to get prepared for the 100 meters fully for the national championships. Unfortunately, though, track is, based on his recommendation, it seems as though, again, the 200 meters would be just too much for Elaine Thompson here. After all, she has 5 rounds at the national championships, and then if she makes a team from there on out, she would have another 6 rounds, at the Paris Olympic Games. Though I do know that there's a lot of time between the Jamaican championships and the Paris Olympic Games for her to get further prepared. Maybe the doctor's recommendation was like, hey, 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 this, it would be too much for you right now. So here, what? Only one event. And check is, at the end of the day, even though I'm down, even though I'm sad about her not being able to do the double, I'm still happy that at least, she's able to perform. At least she's able to, go to the national championships and be a part of, the athletes that are vying for one of those individual spots to the Olympic Games. And who knows? Who knows? We may see the best yet of Elaine Thompson here this season, given that all our attention will be focused on only one event, the 100 meters. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I do not know if Elaine Thompson here can add the 200 meters in subsequent days or subsequent hours. I am not sure at this particular point in time, but I'll definitely keep a track as it relates to what is Elaine Thompson here's entry status in terms of, both events, the 100 meters, 200 meters, or if it will just remain at the 100 meters for 2024 for Elaine Thompson here. But yeah, let me know your thoughts now in the comment section below. So Elaine Thompson here is only registered to run the 100 meters at the national championships, which means that there is no triple double on the cards for Elaine Thompson here in 2024. Unfortunately, what do you think? Elaine Thompson here is not going to be able to, achieve that, elusive triple double like Usain Bolt did, and she'll be able to sit in a category along with Usain Bolt, having achieved something no one else has ever done in history. While she's already done so, trackies, mind you, with the double double, adding to that legendary status pretty much by doing a triple double would just be the icing on the cake. But it seems as though it is not on the cards for Elaine Thompson here, unfortunately, due to a few setbacks, most notably recently unfortunately, with that apparent, some kind of injury on her foot. Unfortunately, not sure if it had anything to do with her Achilles or anything else. But let me know your thoughts. As I said, what do you think? Do you think the doctor was able to help her some, and she can only compete in one event and get ready for the trials? Certainly, let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, of course, and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.